What's up guys, it's been a minute, and just like all my other videos, today I'll be talking about some random topic that you guys did not ask for. And I don't have any ideas, but yeah, that's it. You get what you get, man. You get what you get. This is what you get right now. Back to the video. So today I'll be talking about something that I think as a person you should try and avoid in order to just become better at what you do, be it studying, be it your career, be it your hobbies, or all these type of things. But yeah, if you're my age, then yeah, we are screwed. We've just wasted a bit of time. If you're younger than me, then lucky you. You're gonna save yourself some time. But yeah, without wasting any time, actually, let's get started. So what I actually want to talk about, the first thing is avoiding being a jack of all trades and a master of none. What that means is you are basically trying to do all of these things that you are pretty average at and mastering zero. What you want to do is be the opposite. Be average at a lot of things, but master one thing. That means basically, for instance, if you're a programmer or something like that, a developer, whatever the case is, you want to be good at that one programming language that offers you a wide variety of things that you can do. Like for instance, let's say you were to do C#, for instance. That means you have Xamarin in order to do cross-platform developments, and then you have .NET in order to just create web applications and those type of things, and then you also have Unity in order to do game development. So that means if you master in C#, you are practically able to do all of those things. But let's say for instance you were to move to another different programming languages such as Python. Some of the fundamentals that you've learned from C#, you can actually replicate them in order to learn Python as well. And actually, honestly speaking, I think moving from Python to C# is worse than actually moving from C# to Python. The adaptation from Python to C# is much more difficult than it is to move from C# to Python. So yeah, learn one thing, master that, and then be average at the other things. Even if you don't even have to be average. You can be good. You can be good at them, but the main goal is be good at something. Don't just do a lot of things and be average. A good example of this is actually full stack development. Full stack development means you are pretty good at your back-end development and your front-end development. But sometimes organizations require very specific skills. Like let's say they were to hire a back-end developer. Chances are your back-end development skills compared to somebody who just specializes in back-end development will be lacking. So chances are they'll probably take somebody who is good at back-end development than they would a full stack developer. You just can't be good at both. You just have to choose one. So yeah, what I would say is stop being a jack of all trades and a master of none. So point number 2 is not mastering the fundamentals. This just leads back to my previous point. In order to be a master at something, you have to master the fundamentals. The foundation has to be solid. Most careers are cumulative. That means they add on to one another. You can't move on to something advanced if you don't have the foundation in order to move on to something advanced. So what I would say is, if you want to be good at something, you better have and put a lot of time into learning the fundamentals. For instance, if you were to learn programming, you have to learn the data structures, the for loops, the while loops, in order to move on to much more complex and bigger things. In order to learn like your algorithms and data structures, you have to be pretty good at learning your arrays and all of that stuff. So if you understand how arrays work, chances are you'll be fine learning how stacks and queues, hash maps, and all these other things work. So if I were to say one thing to you is spend a lot of time learning the fundamentals and mastering them. You have no choice. You can't make an exception when it comes to doing the fundamentals. You have to master the fundamentals. That's what I would say you should do. Okay, so point number 3 that I want to talk about is giving up too soon. You know, when you're trying to learn something and master something, chances are there are some pretty good mountains and challenges that come along the way that you have to go through in order to be pretty good at them. This reminds me of this thing called the 10,000 hour rule. So Bill Gates, I remember he made a talk about this where he speaks about how when you're doing the 10,000 hour rule, within the first 50 hours, 90% give up, right? And then within the next 100 hours, 90% give up. And then as you go on, people just keep quitting, and what I would just say is, so with some things, if you want to be good at them, you just have to persist, man. Continue doing what you think you can do, and then maybe you might just succeed, but maybe you might not succeed. You are much better off not having any regrets than you are just trying and failing. What better way to learn something than failing at it, So you're much better off failing than you are regretting. Yeah, fear rejection more. Not rejection, regret. Okay, so point number 4 is stop being a know-it-all. If there's one thing that a lot of people hate is a know-it-all. If you are a know-it-all currently, just stop. What being a know-it-all does to you is it stops you from listening to other people, understanding other people's perspective, and just overall, there's a brick wall right in front of you and you don't want to listen to anything else, right? Because you think your perspective is right. Anything that you say is right. I've been guilty of doing this in the past where I thought I knew the right thing and turns out actually I was messed up. If you just stop being a know-it-all and just stop being cocky and just listen. Sometimes don't talk, just listen, and it will save you a whole lot. It will save you a whole lot if you just learn to listen and stop talking. Point number 5, what I would like to say is stop staying in your comfort zone. The learning process starts when you get out of your comfort zone. For instance, right recently, I just started a new project that I'm working on currently, and initially I did not want to start the project because I thought I did not have enough skills for it. But that's imposter syndrome right there. Imposter syndrome always kicks us, always hits the best of us as developers and all these other people as well. But if you want to be good at something, sometimes you just have to get out of the comfort zone. Stop doing the easy stuff and taking the easy route in order to just be good at something. And at one point you just have to take that leap of faith and just get out of that comfort zone, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna do anything unless your comfort zone is trying to fly. Then getting out of the comfort zone, it means you want to fly, and then that's not gonna go well. So I'd say just get out of your comfort zone and you'll be good. It takes a lot, honestly, to get out of your comfort zone, but it has to be done. It has to be done. So if you want to learn and just become better at something, then I would say getting out of your comfort zone is just one way to do that, and you'll be much better off at the end of the day. Fear regret more than anything else. So don't look back when you are 50 and you'll be like, when I was 20, maybe I should have taken that leap of faith and put some money into Bitcoin. Nope. Not that I'm saying buy Bitcoin. I'm not saying that. It's just an example, guys. It's just an example. No Bitcoin here. No advice. No financial advice here. It's just something. It's just something. I should have come up with something different. Jeez. I should have said. Yeah. I don't have anything actually. I don't have anything. I don't have an example actually. That's all I had. But yes, guys, those are my 5 points. I should have spoken about other things such as more developer specific things such as writing readable code and all these other things, documenting your code. But in today's video, I just want to keep it simple and just talk about these 5 things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and feel free to hit the subscribe button and also check out my editor's channel. I'll link it down below again, and see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Okay, I think that should do it for today.